The crossing at Southern Hills apartment complex has a long history of multiple code violations. Now, we've brought you the stories of residents desperate to get everything from heating and air conditioning fixed to heaps of smelly trash picked up.
2 News Oklahoma problem solver Kathy Tatum used open records request to dig into the history of its many violations and asked why it's taking so long to get things fixed.
It's very inhumane.
Just take a look at this stack of documents. Pages and pages and pages and pages of code violation pictures from just one inspection in October of 23. Things like electrical issues inside and outside apartments, falling down fences, unsecured vacant apartments, overgrown grass and weeds, caved-in ceilings, a giant hole in a floor, unsafe stairs, and trash where it shouldn't be. Now, nearly 2 years later,
there are still multiple violations out there regarding property maintenance, zoning, and other nuisance violations.
In January, the City Fire Marshal's Office inspection gave failing marks in 10 areas, including smoke alarms that were missing or didn't meet code, trash and debris needing proper disposal, and open junction boxes. In March, the City of Tulsa filed a notice of lien against the property for abatement because of unresolved violations.
There's always some type of issue out here.
On the morning of June 14th, residents showed me mounds of smelly trash, overflowing dumpsters, and heaped in piles next to them and in the middle of the parking lot.
We've seen mice run out of it.
Shortly after I was there, Code enforcement issued a summary abatement order giving the complex 72 hours to clean up the mess and secure all vacant apartments. By late that afternoon, dumpsters were emptied for the first time in 2 weeks, but overflowing bags of trash and broken furniture next to them, as well as heaped in the middle of the parking lot, weren't touched.
We did issue a work order to our abatement contractor, who subsequently went out there, cleaned up the property, and had to board up a couple of vacant apartments.
Tulsa's Code Enforcement Office and Fire Marshal's Office worked together to bring multifamily complexes into code compliance. Something Tulsa Fire Department's Andy Little says can be a slow process.
We are pro-business, we are pro-helping the community get compliant, but we're more pro-life. And it's very important to us that these residents and the citizens in Tulsa have a safe place to live.
Which gives residents hope other issues will be fixed.
We are good people out here and we pay our rent just like anybody else.
Wednesday, a Tulsa Fire Marshal inspector was back at the property for another inspection and to speak with the property manager. She found
they have done some work trying to become compliant. It's my understanding they have installed smoke detectors in all the units. And we have inspected their fire extinguishers, many things they have done. Still, there are many things that have not been done. There are many entrance and egress points that are still rotten and dangerous. So, if a resident were trying to come or go, especially in a fire situation, it would not be safe to do so.
I've made lots and lots of calls asking for the property manager or owner to give me an interview about when they plan to fix these issues. But so far, I haven't gotten a response. In Tulsa, I'm Kathy Tatum, 2 News Oklahoma, Problem Solvers.